Alright, I'm doing a review on the Cold Steel SRK. It's not on the knife. There's plenty of reviews out there. This knife's been out for a while. But I stripped it down and it was a little harder. It was actually a lot harder to strip than the Recon 1 series with the Teflon coating. I'm not exactly sure what kind of coating this had on it. But anyway, in order to get it all off, I started with citrus strip, which I saw on a knife forum. I let it sit for 8 hours, scraped off a good amount of black with just razor blades, regular razor blades. And I went through 3 of them until they were pretty much dull. I reapplied this and let it sit for over 24 hours, probably more like 25, 26 hours, until it was drying up on the blade. And I thought that would be a problem, but it wasn't. I took one razor blade after that and removed the rest of the black. However, it leaves, it's not a patina, it's just a stain, right, from the black that was on the blade. And so I took Metal Glow, which is not like it's made in Taiwan now, I believe. It used to be made here in the States. It's not nearly as strong, so I put probably 3 or 4 coats and just buffed it out in circles and then wiped it off with a towel. Also, you can't even see this really, but a friend of mine gave this to me. It's just polished for chrome, and it did a little bit. So, you know, going back and forth between those, I'll probably use this twice. And starting with the paint stripper worked really well. But anyhow, as you can see up close, it leaves a little bit of gray on it, but I kind of like it. Is that coming up right? Okay. It's kind of like the Tops knives, the Tex Creek, you know, the river wash finish. It's kind of similar to that. If you look, I don't know if it's going to pick it up, but the gray is a little darker on the bottom of the blade because I couldn't buff that out for some reason. But anyway, all in all, I'm really happy with the way it came out. I'm getting tired of black knives. Not all of us are going into combat, you know, and or a lot of us are through with combat, and we don't care about the reflections. I wanted to see the metal. So also with this knife, I wanted to show you the difference in the way metals look. These are just 2 knives I had on the table, cheap ones that I don't mind if they get beat up. I bring them to work with me. You have this one, the SRK, the steel to that. Okay, this is the Buck 420 HC, one of their folders with just regular 420 HC steel, just to show you the difference in the way they look. This is not going to get mirror polished. I've never seen one mirror polished. I wish it would have, but some of them do become mirror polished. This is stone washed Osate A, which is the same as this is made of. This is not, of course, the San Ma 3 version. But, you know, you can see the difference. They're almost the same color, but you can tell this one's stone washed and this one is not. I was just going to show that. And the Recon 1 series, they come out looking like this, basically. They look semi-stone washed. They look pretty close to this when you strip the Teflon off. And the Teflon's real easy to come off. You don't have to buff it or anything like that. You use the paint strip and take a dull knife or a razor blade if you want to. It will not scratch a metal. This isn't the Recon 1. This is just a cheap Voyager series. I just had it laying on the table. Just for a quick review, just to show you. That's how I got mine off. I mean, when I got down and dirty with it and actually, you know, had to put a little elbow grease, I probably spent a total of 2 hours on it. But other than that, you're just letting it, the time that it takes is just letting it sit in the Citra strip. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe.